Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings II, the Horse Lord Mega Campaign. In the last episode, we dealt with the aftermath of the succession that we went through the previous episode, before that one. And our realm had fragmented into several pieces, so we had to reabsorb them, which we went ahead and did. For the most part, we got the biggest piece reabsorbed, though we did miss one county down here, which I think this guy had actually conquered before we were able to get to him, so we hadn't actually had it before, which is why I didn't even think to look at it. But he won't keep that for very long. Either someone else is going to absorb him, or we are going to absorb him, because this particular piece of territory is within the borders that we want to establish, at least initially, anyway. So we have to deal with this Armenian Liberation Revolt. We gotta get our army down there and take care of that. And then we need to deal with this guy right here and absorb him, which is one of our brothers we need to deal with. So we're gonna work on that. Now, we had a bit of a problem as well because of all the new territory we brought back into the realm. The clan leaders wanted some more land. What I ended up doing is I ended up breaking up a couple of pieces off here and this guy down there into separate clans, so everybody's no longer cranky about the number of holdings that I have, at least not yet. We're gonna grab some more, so everything should be okay. They want more grazing land, but you know, they'll just have to deal with it. The clans always want more grazing land, so that's just a given. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause and let's get this thing done. Let's see, you want to marry a courtier. Yes, he's the new clan head of that clan. We're going to eventually release them independent, because I don't want that county. At least not yet, anyway. Isolated as it is just going to be a problem for us. So alright, so we're going to take care of this, then we're going to swing back up here, we're going to absorb them, and then we're going to begin preparations to settle as tribal. Now, there's a reason why we're going to go tribal as soon as I win this. Alright, yep, he's all but wiped out. Yep, there, 100%. Alright, you're done. March these guys back up here. Now, the Armenian revolt is over. No, I'm not going to deal with anything. I don't want those tyrant penalties. Can I release you independent now? Grant independence. Yes. Back our plot to take revenge on Habiba bint Farouk. I have... Oh, she is my uncle's wife. No. Alright, so, as I was going to say, we do have a feudal holding here, so we could actually settle as feudal, to skip the whole tribal process. And I actually tested that on my own just to see what would happen. And what happens is, oh, we have credible reports to the Great White Bear, is that our realms, basically all the areas that we hold, will break off independent, and everything else then becomes, goes off on its own as well. Back or part of the fabricate evidence of Concordil's treason? No. Alright, I've gathered your followers. Okay, we're gonna go hunting the Great White Bear. Oh, more news from China. Emperor Li Zhongzong, the Chinese son of heaven, has died and been succeeded by Li Mingzong, like his predecessor. The new emperor is known to believe in open China. Apparently he takes special interest in wealth, but frowns on tributaries. Okay. Prisoner Yensepi Alpid is offered to pay a ransom for his freedom. I'll take the ransom. Could always use the cash. Alright, so we did not find the Great White Bear. 20% chance to become stressed. Which we did not. Alright, good. Yep, we're gonna keep trying. Alright, so just let me go ahead and explain this while not getting interrupted by things. So that's not actually what I want to have happen, because I'm basically going to have to reconquer all of my territory if we break off independent. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to settle as tribal. If we do that, we retain everything we currently have. And then we're going to have to progress through the various prerequisites as tribal to become feudal. But what this feudal holding is going to do is let us kind of jump through some of the hoops we need to jump through to convert from tribal to feudal. Because we're going to need to move our capital down here, and if our capital is a feudal holding, we skip a lot of the requirements. Basically, the technological requirements. We don't need the legalism or majesty or anything else like that that we need to become feudal. We can just become feudal straight away. So, that's still going to be very useful for us to have that particular holding. I just wanted to explain that. Alright, now you. We are going to... because you're part of two different duchies, we're going to have to do the invasion of Muscovy. Oh wait, you... Oh, population is greater or equal to 75% of max. So he has to have a population that's 75% of Bayonne. That's never going to happen. So we're going to have to take this one piece at a time. Alright, let's conquer Vladimir first. Alright. Yep, bring back the spoils, and war is over. Offer peace. Enforce our demands. There we go. Clans want more land. Alright, of course they do. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give... How much they want? One more county. You are going to get this. Landed title. Of Menik. They still want me to hand out another county. Good grief. You know what? We could go grab a county for them to take. Let's do this. You declare war. I want Vologda. Oh, and of course the council does not want to... You're gonna say no, of course. Request council support. No. Conflicting interests. Returning a favor to Khan Vakram. You are returning a favor to Khan Almish. Alright, so you are the one we need to... deal with? My spy master. Can we get a new spy master? Ooh, you are a very, very good spy master. You don't like me much. Can I send you a gift? There we go. I want you to study some tech. Let's see if we can't get some tech points. And does that change the math on this? Yes, it does. So my new spy master is willing to go along. Alright. Arcade of Solitude, I can no longer seek the company of others. We lost Gregarious. Alright, that's Assault. Actually, you can just stay right there. I don't really much care what your armies do. There you go, 100%. Alright, and then we're going to give you... Actually, can I just pillage it for a second? Yeah, there we go, get a little money out of it. Grant Lane a title of Bologna. Alright, and that satisfied my clan leaders. Come out of hiding, yep. Took a bit of attrition damage there, but we have the manpower to recover it, so... And the treasury is actually not bad. The prisoner Elder Vakrim of Moskva is complaining about his dark cell. Actually, can you ransom yourself? 25 gold? I will take that. Khan Asperuk smiles at you. My liege, I've noticed your mind seems to drift off whenever we discuss monetary issues. I believe that to make things interesting, one must be introduced to the subject where it is directly relevant to oneself. Perhaps you'd like to join me tomorrow on a full day's work. Yes, that'd be interesting. Khan Asperuk starts the day off collecting taxes. Some people frown and complain when they give away their earnings. Khan Asperuk calmly explains why taxes are collected and manages to appease the complainers. Earning trust is earning gold. We gain honest, which would give us what? Diplomacy, learning, and a same trade opinion. Yeah, we'll go for honest, sure. Today, Khan Asperuk brings you to the nearest construction site to evaluate progress. Khan Asperuk noticed that the builders are lagging behind the agreed schedule and proceeds to question them. The builders complain about the weather and want more pay to cover the delays. Khan Asperuk looks over your way, awaiting a response. So we'll hold your end of the deal when you hold ours. I guess one cannot predict the weather. We lose 5.9 gold and we gain trusting. We lose 10% defense. We gain the diplomacy points. I could really use the diplomacy points. Sure, let's go for it. Got trusting. Our friend has come to visit Khan Asperuk this evening. The three of you have a good time discussing your experiences over a fine evening meal. The visitor nods at you, saying, "How lucky you are, Asperuk, to have a liege that understands your work. This cooperation should benefit the both of you." I have a bit of a tyrant points. Okay. I will have to deal with that. Didn't really look over my traits here, but that's alright. I mean, we have humble and diligent and some other things, so it's alright. Wasn't for me. It feels like stealing. Gains charitable and shy. I hated it. We should just kill the peasants and take their money. We gain slothful and lose diligent. I don't want to lose... I don't really want shy, though. We're going to lose those diplomacy points we just got. I don't... Neither of these are great. Oh well. Just take the lesser of two evils, I guess. Alright, he's going to pay his ransom. Good. Several vicious rumors have been circulating about me lately. With a lot of effort, I have finally managed to trace them to Oxy. The paranoid fanatic. Alright, so... Now, the one issue is we need to get this piece of land back. But we have a truce. It'll cost me a pile of prestige. First of November, 856. 4 years. News from China. The people of Calem probably never knew why the Emperor chose to attack Khan Sotan. Regardless, they have suffered a crushing defeat, and Han armies are journeying home to celebrate, as their victory has finally been declared. So that with these guys, they have now become a chunk of the Western Protectorate. So the call for the Nurge. Oh, I guess I must have queued this up. So the call for the Nurge to your vassals. Preparations for the Great Hunt have begun, and your scouts have chosen a promising region that is rich with game. Mongol warriors are converging on the designated assembly points. Alright. Now, there is one other option. I can try to kill you. But it doesn't look like anyone is going to join me. No. Preparations for the Nurge have been completed and your forces are deployed to assembly points. They will now advance in formation, driving all wildlife before them until they are trapped and surrounded in a large clearing prepared by your scouts. Then the killing begins. Let the hunt commence. Alright. While advancing with his forces, Khan Asbruk felled a buck with his bow. This is unacceptable. Per ancient tradition, no animals may be killed during the Nurge before the encirclement has been completed. A harsh punishment for this transgression will be expected. Alright. Punish the fool. Severe clubbing is administered. He will get wounded. A reprimand will be enough. So Asperg likes me. But the other two Khans or Khagans will reduce. We are Roth, are we not? We are Roth. Punish him for his stupidity. My courtiers fear me. They feel my outbursts of anger whenever they disobey and disappoint me. Although they seldom do. Your brother, Kagan Elameg. Wait a minute. You're the one we just fought a war with. is giving me a gift, a small puppy, but of the finest pedigree and destined to grow into a great hunting dog. I will accept it. And we're going to name him Hunter. Secretly No, we're not converting to Old Tengri. See, I bet I have a truce there as well. Yes. The horde of frantic animals has been corralled into a clearing, and they are now completely surrounded by your forces. As the Kagan, you and your closest retinue will be given the first opportunity to engage in the killing sport. Only after you are finished will your vassals be allowed to hunt. Hand me my bow. You spend a few hours hunting the trapped game, and it soon becomes obvious to everyone that you have a real knack for this. The arrows from your bow easily find their marks, and you seem better able than most in predicting the behavior of the animals. These furs will warm me in the cold winter months. We gain some prestige. As per tradition, some of your older soldiers have come before you to plead for the life of those few animals that remain in the encircled clearing. Their release as a display of the Kagan's mercy usually signals the end of the Nurge and the beginning of 9 days of feasting. Cruel. Gain the trait of kind. Be both wroth and kind. Nope, we didn't get it. But we'll follow tradition anyway. With the hunt over and the fallen game collected, a magnificent feast has been prepared for all who took part. The next 9 days will be ones of drunken revelry and celebration. Alright, that increases everybody's opinion. We're conversing with another guest when loud screams of passion interrupt. In one corner of the room, in full view of everyone else, Khan Asbruk is engaged in carnal pleasures with one of the serving girls. Both are completely naked, and only when they notice the stunned silence in the room do they seem to remember where they are. You old dog, nicely done. Because I'm lustful, apparently. With the feasting over, the remaining spoils of the hunt are divided evenly between all the forces that participated. As everyone departs, you survey the surrounding land. It will be some time before the wildlife in this region recovers from the slaughter. But when that happens, the time will be ripe for another great hunt. Marshall discovered a man of great military talent called Tuk, who is willing to serve in my ranks. I think I know who to replace. Excellent. I'm seriously considering breaking this truce. Means 3 years we'll have to hold out. I heard about the mad woman who tries to blackmail Elder Barsbeck. Before my friend Elder Barsbeck came to me and asked for help. He isn't known for his diplomacy, and as desperate as he is, it is even more likely he would handle the situation with less tact than needed. Alright, I'll help him out. Alright, we need a new court physician. You should be pretty good. Approach the adventurer, asking why they would require. What do we require? Yep, he got absorbed. Is somebody raiding my lands? No, I'm not worried about it. We need to create a bunch of duchies. Your dog is growing quickly and is no longer a little puppy. He runs fast, has a keen nose, and your dog handlers praise his good character. Good. Actually, I'm not going to worry about the duchies just yet. We have a new heir. If your character died, well, we'll play as Savar, my son. Who's not great. Alright, well, he needs a wife, so let's go ahead and see if we can find him someone. Genius. Quick. Let's see, anybody? Strong. A strong 14-year-old. Who's a novice fighter, humble, kind. Tengri. Sounds good. Let's arrange that betrothal. Khan Almish expresses his wish to have a seat on the council. His contribution to the realm. I'll see what I can do. I'm the one who fired you, so no. Alright, well, I think while we're waiting for this truce to end, let's just go ahead and absorb some more territory. Can't hurt. Gonna declare war on you to claim... What is the problem? There's no glory in this war. The enemy is too weak. And then everybody is returning favors, so they're going to vote the same way he does. Pope crowns Emperor. In the name of Christ, I, Kaiser Lupo, promise, pledge, and guarantee in the sight of God. Okay. So we have a new Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Of little consequence to me. Court Educator. Elusive Shadow. Skilled Tactician. Let's go with the Skilled Tactician. Need some venerable elders as well. Let's just go ahead and assign those out. Take care of all these minor titles. I'll play as Ornag Volkil. No, I'm not worried about negotiating. Always imagined I would be the first of us to go, but I'm the one mourning the departure of my dear friend. Oh, did he die? Alright, let's drink to his honor. He died. It means that I no longer have a truce, but my stinking council is being a pain in the butt. Concordil. You. Can I request your support in the council? No, because he's... No, he won't form a blood oath. Probably already had one drink too many when I am joined at the table by an equally intoxicated man. Takes me a few minutes to realize, but it surely must be Organ. We spend quite some time drinking together and sharing our sorrows. Perhaps a new friend is just what I need. Yeah. Caring for the sick and infirm is one of the duties of charity. There are people in our court that need our help. We visit one of them. Now, I mean, I could just go ahead and declare the war and say, forget my council. but that will incur tyrant penalties, which we're already dealing with. I really don't want to have to deal with. Chancellor Uneslu approached me after the council meeting to request some more diplomatic aid in obtaining more information concerning the rumored artifact. While I could divert some of my envoys to this task for a time, our regular diplomatic efforts would suffer due to neglect. Should have diplomats' general opinion minus 15. Okay. I'd like to see what this artifact thing is. So, basically the Glory Hounds are saying it's no use attacking the little guys because they're not worth our time. Title loss and succession. How is it that we're going to lose titles on succession? Because there are different people succeeding. I don't even know how he is even showing up as an heir. He has negative prestige. Wrong. Rasset has finished his education in ways of war, turned out less well than expected. He got misguided warrior. Is this the same one that I have betrothed? I don't know. Order restored Nadana. Has taken a bloody coup with being overthrown and imprisoned, but Caliph Khalid has restored order in the Subaid Empire. The Sunni Caliphate once again his authority respected by the vassals. Okay, this is because as far as I understand, right? This should be the adult with the most prestige. Oh, you're even worse. Let's see, who of my sons would be best to do this? I'd like to see how you turn out. Can I educate you myself? I'm running over the guest list for the banquet. I wondered if I should invite one of my friends, of course. Restaurant trying to get everyone to work harder, not smarter, to get everything ready for the banquet. When the guests started to arrive, I waited impatiently for Oregon, but still did my best to make sure every guest felt welcome and found its designated place at my table. He told me how glad my invitation had made him, okay? There's something strange going on with succession here. I'd like to have you as my friend, but our differences are too great. We have nothing in common, and more I feel it would be for the best. Strategos of Thessalia. Alright, well, I will try to stay friends. I'm gonna marry a courtier? Sure, that's fine. I guess I'm just gonna have to replace these glory hounds. We had to have someone who's a better marshal than this guy. We have many people who are better marshals. Alright. Well, you're also a glory hound, but let's just see what happens. Akul and Rasat are getting married. I'm gonna take the money. Alright, let's see what happens if I say declare war now. It's better. Appoint a new chancellor. Someone who... Let's see, maybe a new seer? Oh, we definitely could use a new seer. You're a pragmatist. You're a loyalist. You. There we are. Send it. Oh, I know that we're getting a little bit long here. I just want to take care of this bit of business. We need a new spy master, apparently. And hopefully one that actually likes us and it is not a malcontent. A loyalist would be best, but does not look like we have one. Let's go with you. All right. Force my demands. Pillage the holding. Actually, I'm just going to keep that for now. Alright, what I think we're going to do is we're going to wait for this truce to expire, which is going to take a little over a year. And the more credible reports of the Great White Bear. Alright, but we're going to work on that next episode. After we take back Moskva here, we're going to begin our work on settling as a tribe, because we're going to have some things we need to do before we do that. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.